My beloved, my child of light wrapped in heaven's promise, can you feel the trembling in your soul right now? That is not fear. It is a whisper from eternity. Something extraordinary is being written with your name on it. But at this very moment you are about to turn away, do not. Because the very door you prayed for, the miracle you begged for, is waiting in front of you. I, Archangel Michael, stand before you, sword blazing with truth. And I must tell you, God planned this as the most wonderful day of your life. But heaven sees you hesitating, making a mistake so costly it could snatch away your blessing. Why? Because you keep doubting, you keep skipping, you keep running when you should be still. If you close your heart now, you will miss what angels themselves prepared for you. My precious soul, I must ask you, why do you keep pushing away what you prayed for? Heaven is not punishing you, it is warning you. You are loved so deeply that God Himself instructed me to deliver this message before time runs out. You have cried for answers, begged for signs, and now they arrive wrapped in light. But your hesitation is closing the very gate that was meant to open. Please do not do that. God is whispering. This moment is not ordinary, it carries the weight of destiny. The air around you is vibrating because angels have released miracles toward you. Yet one wrong move, one skipped moment, and it all collapses into dust. My beloved, why would you let that happen? Stay awake, stay open, because what is coming will be the most wonderful shift of your life. My chosen one, do you realize that even now, as your eyes rest on these words, heaven is shifting. The angels are whispering your name in the courts of God, and your story is being read aloud. I see your hesitation, your thoughts racing, your heart trying to make sense of why you feel this pull. It is because you are standing at the thin line between an ordinary day and the most wonderful day of your life. But the danger lies here. You are about to make a mistake that could cost you everything. That is why this message was forced into your path. My child, so many times God has tried to reach you, but you turned away thinking it was coincidence. How many signs have you brushed aside? How many whispers have you ignored? And yet, heaven did not give up. Why? Because you are chosen. You are the one carrying a destiny far heavier than you know. That is why today's moment is sacred. But please listen. If you skip this, if you turn your heart away again, you will delay what has already been prepared for you. Beloved soul, I must tell you this with urgency. There are blessings already at your door. They are not in the future. They are now. The miracle is not waiting to be born. It has been born and is knocking. But your mistake would be to let it pass by because of doubt, fear, or distraction. If you knew what angels fought off in the unseen just to deliver this opportunity, you would fall to your knees in awe. Do not let their sacrifice go to waste. My dear one, every time you cried alone, heaven stored those tears in golden bowls. Every prayer you whispered into the night, even the ones you thought God ignored, have been gathered like treasures. Today, one of those bowls has tipped. The answer is pouring. That is why your heart feels unsettled. You sense something is coming, and yes, it is. But do not close the door now. If you do, this will not just be a delay. It will feel like loss, because what is meant for you is closer than your own breath. Precious child of God, there is something I must confess. Heaven has been watching your every step, and not one detail of your struggle has gone unseen. You think your life has been overlooked, but it has not. In fact, your name was whispered on the lips of God Himself. He said, "This is the one I love, the one I choose." That is why I am speaking now, warning you not to fall into the mistake of disbelief. Your miracle is ready, but miracles must be received with open hands. Do not let yours stay closed. My beloved, the truth is, heaven always prepares before it moves. Right now, angels are already stationed around your life, shifting things you cannot see. Someone is thinking of you in a way they never have before. An opportunity is walking toward your doorstep. A door is about to swing open, but if you choose doubt instead of faith, you may walk away just when the light turns on. This is your turning point. That is why I beg you, do not do that. My beloved, do you know why your heart feels heavy one moment and light the next? It is because heaven is pulling you into alignment. God is weaving your story. And sometimes the shifting feels like pressure. But let me tell you, pressure is always the sign of a miracle about to break open. If you quit now, if you allow doubt to stop you, you will walk away from the very gift you cried for in the dark. Please, my child, do not do that. Your prayers are at the edge of manifestation, and your yes is the final key, my chosen one. When you woke up this morning, you thought it was an ordinary day. But there are no ordinary days for those chosen by God. Even your smallest steps are written in gold. Do you remember the time you whispered for help quietly, hoping no one heard? Heaven heard. I was standing near you, sword of light drawn, holding back the storm you thought would destroy you. That is why you are still here. That is why you are being asked. Do not make the mistake of closing your heart now. Something magnificent has already been set in motion, my dear soul. So many times the enemy tried to convince you that nothing good would ever happen for you, that every door would stay shut, that every blessing was for someone else, but not for you. And yet, here you are, breathing, reading, receiving. Does not that prove you are marked? Does not it show that you carry favor others cannot touch? If only you could see yourself the way heaven sees you, you would never again doubt. God has already chosen you, and today is the day that choice begins to show in your life. Do not turn away, beloved child. The truth is, you are surrounded by witnesses, angels, saints, even loved ones who crossed into heaven. They are watching, cheering, hoping you say yes to this very moment. Can you feel the weight of their love? That warmth you feel right now is not just words. It is a heavenly embrace. They know that if you open fully, if you receive this message deeply, your life will take a turn so beautiful that even you will struggle to believe it. Do not let their hope be wasted. Do not close your heart now, my precious one. You wonder why life has been hard. You wonder why the journey has been long. The reason is simple. Gold is never found without digging, and diamonds are never formed without pressure. You are the diamond. You are the gold. Every fire you walked through, every tear you shed, was shaping you into the vessel that could hold this miracle. And now, at the very edge of breakthrough, you are tempted to turn away. Please, do not do that. You are closer than you think. Heaven is watching, my child of light. This moment is unlike any other. The air around you is charged because angels are near. They are shifting things in silence so that when the appointed time comes, it looks like it happens suddenly. But know this, nothing in heaven is sudden. It has all been prepared. Your blessing is ready. Your miracle is ready. You are ready. But if you close this, if you skip, if you ignore, it will feel as if you shut the door on the very thing you were born to receive. That is why I am pleading with you. My beloved child, do you know why this message reached you now? Because heaven saw that you were one breath away from making a mistake you would regret. A mistake that would cost you time, peace, and even blessings. That is why I was sent. To warn you, to cover you, to tell you that this day, this very day, was meant to be wonderful, overflowing with surprises you prayed for. But if you allow doubt to rule, you will turn away from the banquet prepared with your name engraved on it. Do not do that, my child. This moment carries heaven's fingerprint, my chosen one. You must understand your future is not random. Every battle you faced was not wasted. Each tear was an investment in your destiny. You think your pain was silent, but I assure you the angels recorded each sigh, each cry, each broken whisper. God counted them, and now He is moving. But here is the truth. God can prepare the table, but you must sit at it. If you keep walking, if you keep doubting, you will miss the feast heaven has been arranging for you. Please do not. The most wonderful day of your life is stretching its hand toward you. Beloved soul, the reason you are reading this is because you already felt the stirring. Something told you today was different. That inner nudge, that sudden shift in the air, that heaviness in your spirit, it was heaven trying to get your attention. And now you know why. Because you were about to close the very door you asked God to open. That is the mistake I am warning you about. Do not give up now. Do not skip this moment. Miracles are fragile in their timing, and you are standing at the edge of yours. My precious one, you think, what if I am wrong? What if I believe and nothing happens? But heaven replies, what if you believe and everything happens? Which risk is greater, to hope or to doubt, to receive or to close the door? Beloved, your life is not meant to be lived in constant fear of disappointment. God did not create you to expect failure. He created you to shine. He created you to be a vessel of miracles so others could see Him through your life. That is why I'm saying again, do not let fear guide your steps today. My dear child, let me tell you something you do not know. Even now, there are people speaking your name in rooms you have never entered. There are opportunities moving toward you, like rivers to the sea. Someone is looking at your picture. Someone is thinking of you in ways they never have before. Something is aligning. But if you close your heart, if you dismiss this, you will never know how close you were. Heaven does not want you to miss this. That is why your spirit feels like it is shaking even as you read. It is because the unseen is pressing in, beloved. Do you remember the last time you thought you could not go on, when the weight was too heavy, when you felt forgotten? That night, I was near you. My wings wrapped around you when no one else saw. You survived because heaven was not done with you. And now, here you are about to step into the miracle you once begged for. But how tragic it would be if you let hesitation steal it away. Do not do that, my child. God would not bring you this far only to watch you walk away now. My chosen one, your heart beats with more than blood. It beats with divine destiny. Inside you is a light that darkness fears. Do you know why you faced so many attacks? So many betrayals, so many delays? It is because you are dangerous to the enemy. Your life carries weight. Your presence shakes atmospheres. That is why you must not give up at the door of your miracle. You have already been through too much to stop here. This is your crossing point. Open your heart and receive. Precious soul, I know you wonder sometimes, does heaven really see me? Let me answer with love. Yes, heaven not only sees you, it surrounds you. The very reason this message appeared before you is proof. Do you really think it is coincidence that you are here? Now at this exact moment, heaven orchestrated this divine appointment. You were meant to hear these words. And these words are not just sentences, they are seeds. If you let them plant in your heart, they will bloom into blessings that will shock you, my child. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. Every delay was not a denial. It was preparation. You were being shaped into the vessel that could carry the blessing God always intended for you. And now that blessing is close, closer than you imagine. But if you walk away now, if you dismiss this as just another message, you will close the door God Himself unlocked. Please do not. Stay, receive, believe. The heavens are open above you right now. Do you realize that? Do you understand the weight of this very second? It is not like yesterday, nor will it be like tomorrow. This is the turning point, the threshold between who you were and who you are becoming. God is speaking through me, and He is saying, tell my child, this is the most wonderful day of their life. If only they will not make the mistake of turning away. You are standing at the doorway of miracles, and your hesitation is the only thing that can close it. My child of light, how long have you waited for a sign this clear? You begged heaven for answers, for something undeniable, and now the answer has been placed in front of you. Not in thunder, not in fire, but in the still small voice that shakes your spirit right now. You feel it, do not you? That stirring in your chest, that whisper in your mind, that quiet yet relentless pull, that is heaven calling. If you walk away now, you will miss what was designed to be your most beautiful breakthrough. Beloved one, I must tell you something that will shake you. God has already instructed the angels to release blessings with your name on them. They are not waiting in the far future. They are already moving toward you. But heaven works in partnership with your faith. If you close your heart, if you dismiss this moment, those blessings will remain hovering, unclaimed, waiting for the next moment of belief. How many more seasons do you want to wait? Why delay what has already been promised? Please do not do that, my child, my precious soul. Do you see the pattern of your life? Every time something good was about to happen, fear rose. Every time you were near breakthrough, distraction appeared. Every time your spirit felt close to joy, doubt came to the door. This cycle is not random. It is the enemy's strategy to keep you from what is yours. But now, heaven is interrupting that cycle. I, Archangel Michael, have come to expose it, to cut it with the sword of truth, and to tell you that if you simply stay open, the cycle will break. You will step into the new. My dear child, your life was never meant to be ordinary. You are not here by accident. There is a reason people look at you differently, a reason you feel things deeply, a reason your soul has always been restless. It is because you carry a calling bigger than you understand. And with that calling comes resistance. But here is the truth. Resistance is proof that destiny is near. The heaviness you feel now is not the end. It is the pressure before birth. Do not walk away. The most wonderful day of your life is waiting. But only if you stay, beloved. Think back. How many times did you almost give up? How many times did you think, this is the end? And yet, here you are. Does not that prove that heaven has always held you, even when you did not see it? The fact that you survived every storm, every betrayal, every heartbreak, it was not luck. It was divine protection. And that same protection is now guiding you into your blessing. But if you turn away, if you close this message, you will never see how close you were. My child, do not do that. My chosen one, there are people in your life who doubted you. People who said you would never rise, never succeed, never heal. But they do not know what heaven knows. They cannot see what God has written. The story of your life is not over. It is just beginning. Soon those same people will watch in awe as the very things they thought would crush. You become the platform that lifts you, but you must stay in alignment. You must stay open. You must not walk away when you are this close. Precious soul, I see your fears. I see the way you second-guess yourself. You wonder if you are worthy, if you are strong enough, if you are chosen at all. Let me answer you. Yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes. You are worthy not because of what you have done, but because of who made you. You are strong, not because you never fall, but because you always rise. And you are chosen not by accident, but by divine design. That is why I stand here pleading with you. Do not let fear steal what God has already decided is yours. My beloved, even now there are angels in motion around you. They are whispering in the ears of people connected to your destiny. They are softening hearts, moving circumstances, aligning opportunities. Things are shifting that you cannot see, and soon it will look like everything changed overnight. But it will not be sudden. It will be the fulfillment of every hidden prayer, every secret tear. This is why you cannot close your heart now. To give up at this very moment would be to step away from the delivery of a miracle that has been years in the making. There are no coincidences here. You were not scrolling by chance. You were guided. The hands of heaven moved quietly, aligning your steps, so this very message would land in front of your eyes. Why? Because the Father knows you are close to a dangerous decision, close to dismissing the very miracle you prayed for. Heaven will not let you sabotage yourself. Not this time. That is why I was sent. That is why your heart feels this urgency, my child. Today can be the most wonderful day of your life, but only if you choose to stay open and receive what has already been prepared for you, my dear one. Look at your life for a moment. See how many storms you have walked through. Storms that would have crushed others, but only shaped you. Do you see the strength in that? Do you see the divine purpose? Every hardship was carving out space for this blessing. Every trial was training your soul to carry more. You thought the pain was punishment, but it was preparation. God has never wasted a single moment of your story. And now, at the edge of breakthrough, you are tempted to close your heart. Please do not. The reward is already here, beloved child. Listen carefully. Heaven works in timing. Just as the tide rolls in and out, there are divine waves of blessing. You are standing in front of one now. If you step back, the wave will pass. But if you open your spirit and believe, you will ride it into a future brighter than you imagined. Do you know what is at stake? Peace, love, provision, healing, answers. All these are contained in the blessing rushing toward you. Do not miss it because of hesitation. The wave is here now, not later. This is why I beg you not to turn away. My chosen one, the enemy has whispered, lies into your ear. You are not enough. You are forgotten. Nothing will change. But those are lies. Look around you. If you were forgotten, why are angels fighting to reach you now? If you were not enough, why did heaven script your destiny with such beauty? If nothing was going to change, why would you even feel the stirring of this moment? The enemy fights hardest when heaven is closest. That heaviness you feel, that confusion, is not a sign to quit. It is proof that you are on the brink of breakthrough. Precious soul, imagine for a moment the look on your face when the thing you thought would never happen suddenly arrives. Imagine the joy in your heart when you realize God has been listening all along. Imagine the peace in your spirit when you know that all the pain was leading you here. That day is not far, beloved. It is today. The shift is now. But it requires you to believe, to open, to say yes. One wrong step of doubt could close it all, but one breath of faith can unlock the floodgates. Do not choose the mistake. Choose faith, beloved. I see the way you keep searching for confirmation. You say, God, if this is you, show me a sign. And here I am, delivering it. How much clearer could heaven be, you asked? And heaven answered, this is your sign. This is your confirmation. This is your divine appointment. If you turn away, you will only enter another cycle of waiting, another season of delay. But if you embrace this moment, if you lean into it, the cycle will break and blessings will pour like rain. My child of destiny, do not underestimate how loved you are. The Creator of the universe has written your name on his palm. Angels have spoken your name in songs of protection. Loved ones in heaven have whispered prayers for you. You are surrounded by a cloud of witnesses, cheering you on, hoping you will not let fear steal what is yours. Feel that warmth pressing around you right now. That is not your imagination. That is heaven's embrace. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are chosen. And today is the day heaven is proving it, my beloved. Let me reveal something. What is coming is not small. It is not just an answer to one prayer. It is the beginning of a new season, a chapter shift, a divine rewrite of your story. That is why it feels so heavy. That is why the enemy has been loud. That is why your heart feels pulled in two directions. The bigger the miracle, the stronger the resistance. But do not let the resistance win. Do not make the mistake of saying no when you are this close. Hold on. The gates of heaven are opening wider. Precious one, I will not stop repeating this because it matters. Today can be the most wonderful day of your life. Heaven has already declared it, so God has already written it. But what you do now, in this very moment, determines whether you step into it or let it slip by. The choice is yours. You can close this and walk away unchanged, or you can stay, receive, believe, and watch everything begin to shift. The angels are waiting for your yes. Do not disappoint them. Do not disappoint yourself. You have waited too long to walk away now, my beloved. I want you to pause and breathe. Feel your heartbeat. That rhythm is proof of your purpose. If God were finished with you, you would not still be here, but you are here alive, reading this message, which means your story is still unfolding. There are pages yet to be written, blessings yet to be delivered, miracles yet to surprise you. But if you shut your heart now, if you dismiss this, you will store what was already being delivered into your hands. That is why this warning comes. Do not make the mistake of walking away. My chosen one, you carry a light stronger than you know. People around you see it even if they never admit it. That light is what draws both love and resistance. It is why some people are attracted to you while others try to break you. But here is what you must understand. No one can take away what God has sealed for you. They can distract you, they can discourage you, but they cannot erase your destiny. The only way you lose is if you stop believing. Do not let your own doubt be the thief of your blessing. Precious child, every tear you shed was not ignored. The nights you prayed alone, the hours you whispered, "God, are you listening?" Those words reached heaven like incense. They were not forgotten, they were stored. And now, one by one, the bowls of your prayers are tipping over. Answers are pouring, slowly at first, then suddenly. That is why your spirit feels uneasy. That is why you have been sensing change in the air, because change is already on the way. But heaven needs you to believe, to keep the door open so the blessing can arrive in fullness. Beloved soul, do not despise the delays you faced. What you call waiting, heaven called preparation. The delay was not rejection. It was alignment. If God had given you the blessing too soon, you might not have been ready to carry it. But now, after the fire, after the pruning, you are ready. This is your time. That is why heaven says, do not make the mistake now. You did not come this far just to miss it at the door. You have already paid the price in tears, in patience, in endurance. Now you must stay open to receive. My dear one, I want to show you something. Even now, your name is being spoken in places you cannot see. People are thinking about you. Opportunities are aligning for you. Hearts are being softened in your favor. You may not see it yet, but you will. And when you do, it will feel like everything changed overnight. But remember, nothing in heaven is sudden. What looks sudden to you has been prepared for years. Do not quit now. Do not doubt. The delivery is closer than your next breath. My child of destiny, every attack you faced had a purpose. Every betrayal pushed you closer to the truth of who you are. Every disappointment carved you into a vessel that could hold greater blessings. Do you see how even your pain was prophetic? It was shaping you, molding you, creating capacity. Without those moments, you would not be ready for what is coming. But now, you are. The blessing fits you. The miracle belongs to you. Do not hand it away by closing your heart. Stand firm, believe, and watch heaven reveal its promise. Beloved, think of the times you almost lost hope. Think of the moments you almost gave up. And yet, here you are. Does not that tell you something? That survival itself is a miracle. That your life has always been guarded by unseen hands. Those hands are not letting go now. They are holding you steady, keeping you upright, bringing you here. All of it was for this moment. The most wonderful day of your life is here. Beloved, but you must not walk away from it. My precious one, I will say it again and again because heaven insists. This is not an accident. You are not reading this by chance. You were guided, pulled, carried here. Angels moved things around, shifted circumstances, even interrupted your routine, just so you would not miss this. Heaven is louder than your doubt. Heaven is stronger than your fear. Heaven is reaching for you, but if you let this slip, if you convince yourself it is nothing, you will push away the very answer you have been asking for. Please, my child, do not do that. Beloved child, the truth is, the Father delights in surprising you. He loves to take what looked broken and turn it into beauty. He loves to take what was empty and fill it until it overflows. That is his nature, and that is what he is doing for you. Your emptiness is about to be filled. Your loneliness is about to be comforted. Your hunger is about to be satisfied. But heaven needs your yes. Heaven needs your openness. Do not shut the door when the feast is already prepared. Sit, stay, and receive. My beloved, I see the way you doubt yourself. You think perhaps you are not holy enough, not perfect enough, not ready enough for God to bless you. But listen closely. Blessings are not about perfection. They are about love. And love has already chosen you. You do not have to earn what has already been written in heaven's book. You only need to receive it. That is why I am here, to remind you that your mistakes do not cancel your miracle. Your weaknesses do not block your blessing. Only unbelief can do that. Please do not allow your doubt to steal what is already yours. My chosen one, you wonder, why me? Why would God care so much for me? And heaven answers, because you are mine. You are not loved for what you have done. You are loved because you exist. Before you were born, heaven whispered your name. Before your first breath, the angels rejoiced for you. Do you understand the weight of that? Your life carries eternal value. That is why this moment matters so deeply. If you turn away, you are not just dismissing words. You are dismissing the heartbeat of heaven that has always fought for you. Precious soul, do not underestimate what is happening even as you read. There are angels in motion around your life. Some are protecting you from dangers you cannot see. Some are speaking your name in the ears of people who hold your next opportunity. Some are delivering answers to the very prayers you thought were forgotten. The atmosphere around you is alive right now. Can you feel it? That sudden warmth, that unshakable tug, that deep knowing. It is heaven pressing closer. Please, my child, do not close your heart to it now. My dear one, I must tell you a secret. The enemy is terrified of you. That is why he fought you so hard. Why so many delays came. Why so many betrayals hurt you. He wanted to crush your spirit before you discovered how powerful you truly are. But here is the truth. He does not want you to know. You are stronger than anything that came against you. You are still standing, and that itself is proof. Your survival is your victory, and your next step, believing, opening, receiving, will unlock blessings that make every past pain worth it. Beloved, think of all the nights you wondered if you would ever smile again. Think of all the days you felt invisible, unseen, forgotten. And yet, God was with you in each of those moments. He held your tears. He whispered comfort. He kept you alive. And now he is saying, my child, this is your season. This is your day. The most wonderful day of your life is ready to unfold, but it requires your yes. If you dismiss this moment, you will delay what could change everything. Please do not. Your time has come. My precious child, there is someone out there whose life will be touched by your miracle. Do you realize that? Your blessing is not just for you. It is for those connected to you. When you rise, others rise. When you shine, others find courage to shine. That is why this moment is so important. It is bigger than you. It is about your family, your friends, your community, even strangers who will one day be inspired by your story. If you quit now, you will not only deny yourself, you will deny them too. Do not make that mistake. My child of destiny, heaven is holding its breath, watching what you will do. The angels are leaning in. God himself is watching. This is not a small decision. This is a turning point. One choice can open the floodgates or close them. That is why I am here, speaking with urgency, pulling on your heart, reminding you not to dismiss this moment. You have waited too long. You have suffered too much. You have prayed too deeply to let it go now. Hold on. Stay open. Believe. Beloved soul, let me remind you of something. Nothing in your life has been wasted. Every heartbreak taught you compassion. Every delay taught you patience. Every battle taught you strength. Every loss taught you gratitude. And now all those lessons are combining into a wisdom that will carry you into your next season. Do not despise what you went through. It was the soil where your miracle seed was planted, and now the seed is breaking through the ground. Do not turn away from it. Do not let weeds of doubt choke it. Stay, watch, and see it bloom, my dear one. The truth is, you are closer than you think. Closer to love, closer to breakthrough, closer to provision, closer to answers. You think it will take years, but heaven says, soon, very soon. That is why you feel the urgency in your spirit. That is why your heart races as you read this, because you can sense that the wait is nearly over. But do not sabotage it by doubt. Do not push it away by fear. Stay steady, child of God. The finish line is in sight, and your crown is waiting. My beloved, do you know why your spirit feels restless right now? It is because you are standing on the edge of a miracle. The human mind cannot fully grasp what heaven is preparing, so it often trembles in confusion. But let me reassure you, this trembling is not fear. It is recognition. Your soul knows that what you prayed for is closer than ever before. And yet, you are tempted to walk away. That is why I am here, pleading with you, warning you. The most wonderful day of your life is rising like the sun. but it will only shine fully if you stay and believe. My chosen one, the enemy has been whispering, trying to cloud your vision. He wants you to believe nothing will change, that your prayers are wasted, that your future will be the same as your past. But listen, those are lies. Do not let lies become the walls around your heart. You are not abandoned. You are not cursed. You are not forgotten. You are chosen, loved, protected, and destined for greatness. Heaven has spoken it. And when heaven speaks, no voice on earth or in darkness can silence it. Precious soul, I want you to remember the small miracles you have already seen. The times something worked out unexpectedly, the times you were protected from harm, the times provision came just in time. Were those accidents? No, my child. Those were previews, glimpses of what is coming now. If God has already carried you this far, do you think He will abandon you now? Impossible. He is faithful, and that same faithfulness is about to open doors you could never open yourself. Do not step back when the handle is already turning. My dear one, you think your life is ordinary, but heaven sees it as extraordinary. Your story is woven into a much larger design, a divine tapestry of destiny. There are people you have not even met yet whose lives will change because you said yes to God. There are paths waiting to open only when you take the step of faith. This is why today matters. It is not just another day. It is a doorway. Step through it, beloved. Do not let hesitation keep you on the wrong side of destiny. Beloved child, do you know how much power is in your yes? One yes to God can shift generations. One yes can heal a family line. One yes can unlock blessings that pour for years. That is why heaven waits for your response now. You are not powerless. You are not voiceless. Your agreement matters. Heaven has aligned the blessing, but you must open the door. Do not close it with fear. Do not block it with doubt. Whisper yes, my child. Whisper yes, and watch the floodgates open. My precious one, I see how tired you are. I know how heavy the journey has felt. You wonder if you have strength left to keep believing. But hear me, your strength is not your own. Heaven is carrying you. Every time you thought you could not go on, angels lifted you. Every time you thought you would break, God held you together. You are not weak, you are sustained. And because you are sustained, you will reach the blessing. Do not give up when the breakthrough is closer than ever. My child of destiny, what if I told you that even now people are preparing to bless you without knowing why? That their hearts are being stirred, their minds being guided, their steps being aligned, just so your path will open. This is not imagination. It is the orchestration of heaven. God moves in mysterious ways, but He always moves with precision. What looks random to you is exact in His plan. Do not dismiss it. Do not turn away. The gears of heaven are already in motion, and they are turning for your good. Beloved, remember this. God has not brought you this far to leave you empty-handed. He is not cruel. He is not careless. He is faithful. Every promise He whispered over your life still stands. Nothing can cancel it. Not time, not failure, not betrayal, not fear. The only thing that can delay it is your own doubt. But today, heaven is asking you to silence doubt and believe again. You do not need to understand how. It is not your job to figure it out. Your only task is to stay open, stay ready, stay believing. My dear one, even now I see your spirit wrestling. Part of you believes, but part of you hesitates. That is normal. That is the battle of faith. But let me remind you, faith does not mean you never doubt. It means you choose to believe anyway. And if you can make that choice now, even trembling, even uncertain, heaven will meet you. You do not need perfect faith, just an open heart, just a willingness to say, God, I am ready. That is enough to unlock the blessing already waiting for you. My beloved, when heaven looks at you, it does not see weakness. It sees resilience. Every time you thought you had nothing left, you still rose. That rising was not by accident. It was God's hand holding you. That hand is still holding you now. Do not let the lies of the past convince you that nothing will change. Everything can change in a moment when heaven breathes on your life. That breath is moving even now. The atmosphere is shifting for you. Doors are trembling to open for you, and blessings are standing at your gate. Please do not let fear make you close that gate. My child of light, do you realize how many angels are stationed around you right now? More than you can imagine, they are guarding you. They are preparing. They are singing your name before the throne. Why? Because your season has come. They have waited with you through the long nights, through the tears, through the battles. And now they are eager to place in your hands the very miracle you once thought impossible. But here is the truth. You must be willing to receive. Heaven can bring it. But only you can open your heart. Precious one, there are people who never understood you, who judged you, who walked away because they could not see your value. But heaven never judged you. God never left you. Your worth has never changed in his eyes. He saw you when you felt invisible. He loved you when you felt unworthy. He carried you when you felt broken. And now he is saying, rise, my child. This is your time. The mistake would be to stay bowed in shame when heaven is already lifting your head. Do not look down. Lift your eyes. Your blessing is coming. My dear one, sometimes you wonder if you are truly chosen, if these promises are really for you. Let me tell you without hesitation, they are. You are chosen not because of what you have done, but because of who God is. He is faithful, and he does not go back on his word. If he promised to restore, he will restore. If he promised to bless, he will bless. If he promised to heal, he will heal. Nothing can change that. The only danger is you refusing to believe. Please do not do that. Stand firm in hope because heaven never lies. Beloved soul, think of your life as a story. Every chapter, even the painful ones, has been leading to this climax. The betrayals, the delays, the tears, all of it was part of the shaping. You were not being punished. You were being prepared. Prepared to carry more than you thought you could. Prepared to walk through doors you never imagined. Prepared to shine with a light that cannot be ignored. Today, that story is turning. The new chapter has begun. Do not close the book when the best part is about to be written. My chosen one, there is a reason you feel this urgency. Heaven does not stir your spirit without purpose. That tug in your heart, that heat in your chest, that pull on your soul, it is God's way of saying, listen closely. I am near. Do not dismiss this as emotion. It is holy. It is divine. It is heaven pressing into your life. If you close yourself off now, you will silence the very voice you ask to hear. Do not make that mistake. Lean in, open, receive, my precious child. Soon you will look back on this season with tears of gratitude. You will say, if I had given up then, I would have missed this. You will see how every closed door was protection, how every delay was preparation, how every tear was watering your harvest. And you will smile because it will all make sense. But for now, you must trust. You must stay open. You must believe even when it does not make sense. Faith is not about seeing. It is about trusting until you see, and you are closer than ever. Beloved, do you feel how time seems to pause as you read this? That is because heaven is bending the moment, stretching it, making space for you to hear. This is not ordinary time. This is divine time. You are standing in a pause where eternity touches earth. That is why this feels heavier than other words you have read. That is why your heart knows this is different. Heaven is leaning close, whispering your name. Please, beloved, do not walk away. Do not ignore this. You are standing at the edge of something life-changing. My beloved, every moment of your life has been leading to this point. You may think your days were wasted, but in heaven's eyes, nothing is wasted. Every smile you gave when you were hurting, every act of kindness when you were in need, every prayer you whispered in the dark, all of it has been counted. All of it has been remembered. And now the scales are tipping. Heaven is ready to pour back into you more than you gave. to bless you beyond what you imagined. But you must not make the mistake of turning away. Stay open, because this is the doorway you have been waiting for. My child of destiny, I know how heavy it has felt. How many times you almost said, "What is the point?" How many times you almost quit the race. But here you are reading this, breathing, still standing. That is no small thing. That is evidence of divine protection. You have survived storms that should have broken you. You have walked through fires that should have consumed you. But instead of ashes, you carry oil. Instead of chains, you carry wisdom. Do not waste that survival by giving up now. You did not survive just to stop before the promise.